Oke, kita lanjut dengan cerita Pak LPG. Oke, jadi mobil ini dapat ya dari apa sih namanya? Dari kasino. Oke, kita ke apartemen. Benar sekali apartemennya. Apartemennya pindah. Jago apa kak? F1 gitu. Saya enak apa sih mobilnya? Dia belum ada beli ya. Jadi kalau mau melatih skill kendaraan itu di GTA Online lebih bagus karena ini pilihannya random ya, beneran aku lihat tuh mengerikan sekali, banyak yang nabraknya. Nggak ada mobil keren ya di sini. Ada deh satu nih, Civic Spoon dengan big turbo dan jarang dipakai ya karena licin loh, sama kayak Puto. Ini ada Balapan gratis. Ini duplikatnya apa ya, GTR 35 ya. Kuroma nih, Evo ada opresor nih. Oke, kenapa masuk di bawah? Oke, jadi kita beli mobil F1 yang lagi diskon. Oke, legendari. Oke, ini kita lihat lagi diskon ada Italia RSX Benefactor BR8 D-Classe RDR1. Mana lagi? Nih, Ocelot R88 sama BR4. Mana ya? Dari harga sih BR4 mah. Cuman ini modelnya jadul sekali. Ini kayak tahun 80 90. Kalau ini nggak tahu, ini kayak hewan sih. Hewan atau IndyCar ini. Soalnya F1 setahu gue nggak pernah mobilnya kayak gini. Ini kayak IndyCar lah. Nah ini baru 80 awal-awalnya F1 nya seperti ini. Nah, kayaknya makin tua makin kurang berkembang kayaknya F1 itu makin baru makin ini kayaknya yang terbaru yang udah modernisasi Lihat dari front wingnya aja udah beda banget, ini aerodinamisnya banyak sekali. Oke, kita beli warna pink. Oke, harganya diskon, harganya 3.400.000 menjadi 2.040.000, lumayan ya, 1.400.000 diskonnya. Diskon tak beli order. Oke, kita lihat mobil kita udah datang belum. Mobil F1 udah datang. Oke, kita bawa standarnya. Oke, keren ya, pink ya. Wah, gak maju sekali. Wah, biasanya minjem sama punya ini tuh, apa namanya, pembalap-pembalap yang apa, mobil standar. Nah, ini belum ada liverinya ya. Standarnya aja lumayan kenceng loh, cuma nggak tahu top speednya berapa. Kita lihat top speednya udah kenceng-kenceng amat sih. 100, 101, 2, 3. Wah, handlingnya enak juga. Handlingnya lumayan. Wah, ini mobilnya nggak mau terbang ini, lihat tuh, langsung turun dari depannya. Aerodinamisnya bagus. Soalnya aku pernah pakai PR4 itu, mobilnya ini bisa terbang loh. Ini tadi nih, tuh di penurunan langsung turun. Tuh, wah, gripnya yang masih. Jadi 104 kan ini topingnya, belum termasuk nos kers sekali ini. Coba kita lihat pakai kersnya berapa. Pakai kersnya tembus 145. Lumayan. Cuman kersnya ini harus ngerem baru bertambah. Jadi kalau dari mobil biasa ini beda sekali ya, dari grip, traksinya luar biasa ini, memang enak sekali nih handlingnya sama aerodinamisnya nih.
What miracle did you want me to perform?
Oke, kita modif dulu, kita lihat-lihat, nggak tahu armor. Oke, armor penuhkan, rem, oke, front wing, bumper depan. Ini bumper depannya sudah bagus sih kayaknya. Cuma kita lihat dulu. Ini lebih simpel ya. Simpel. Wow, ini banyak kali wingnya, tapi keren. Ini biasa sama nih, cuman ini wingnya agak tebel, lebih bold. Wah, ini apa gini? Ini bikin putaran angin ini. Ini mirip. Ini wingnya, yang ini mirip Red Bull, dan ini mirip McLaren, ini mirip Williams Racing. Mana ya? Ini wingnya rendah, ini lebih bold. Ini enggak terlalu lebay kayak ini aku lebay ini kayaknya putaran anginnya. Harus saksi nggak? Ini terlalu standar, nanti aerodinamisnya nggak gigit. Keren. Ini terlalu tipis, nanti aerodinamisnya sudah optimal. Oke, yang ini aja ya. Champion, change, upgrade pasti. Mana sih knalpotnya ini? Ada lihat nggak knalpotnya mana? Nggak ada. Eksplosif jangan. Referee. Tadi ada satu. Ini kayak drone GP. Warna putih hijau ini. Dan siang. Hijau hitam. Oh, ini mirip livery-nya McLaren Mercedes GP. Ini kuning. Ini mirip McLaren, cuma kalau hitam ya. Saya ganti warna hitam dulu ya. Kalau livery mahal. Kan ini mirip kali ini nih, cuma kalau ininya diganti warna itu mirip Mercedes. Wah kan sah ini McLaren sekali. Mana 4 lagi, 04 kayak nomor Hamilton. Ini aja Pak tuh. Oh ini jelas Ferrari, logo Redwood. Saya nggak tahu ini apa ini. Kayaknya nggak ada livery ini, livery F1. Bisa sih kalau warnanya merah ini di Ferrari sekali. Cuman kebetulan aku nggak suka F1 nya kalau tim Ferrari. Ini aja nih, lihat ya. Kita sulap jadi McLaren. Secondary-nya. Merah apa? Itu kayaknya keren. Oke. Lagi warna udah, sel jangan. Skip. Oh ini ada ininya, ring samping. Wow. Keren. Full aerodinamis. Wow. Wah ini ganggu kalau sini. Taruh belakang aja. Ini aja. Spoiler. ini barangnya simpel tapi gede banget loh, gede banget loh. Kayak ini aja. Oke. Transmisi full. Turbo pasti. Pelek. Wah, jadul kali. Wah, ini cocok nih. Enggak. F1 enggak pelang-pelang. Ini kayak gini cocok. Cuman yang ada itu keren. Ini aja. Warnanya hitam. Oke. Desainnya Atomic, Fukaru, Cepali, kayak ini kayak Pirelli ya. Oke. Saya hitam. Oke, habis selesai ya. Kita lihat kecepatannya di sirkuit. Go. Here we go, ini gaspol atau enggak? Nah, ini sepertinya menakutkan di tengah-tengah ini. Tangan-tangan menakutkan, tabrak dari belakang, depan ngerem sandwich, selesai rem. Mampus kita, mampus.
It's lights out and away we go. So Bottas leads Lewis Hamilton, Max Verstappen leads Pierre Gasly, Ricciardo starts well, and Bottas now behind him has Lewis Hamilton and Max Verstappen vying for position. Verstappen gets ahead of Hamilton, Ricciardo has got ahead of Gasly as well. Bottas, Verstappen, Hamilton, Ricciardo as they go through the Tamburello chicane, and it's nice and clean so far. But that was a super start by Max Verstappen. Alex Albon is challenging there. Charles Leclerc, the Ferrari, got ahead of him right from the off as well, and Lando Norris keeps ahead of his teammate Carlos Sainz.
Yeah, Lewis got off the line well. It looked as if he was even a little bit better than Valtteri Bottas. But in the second phase, when the shifting came, and we've got a Haas round spun around at Tosa.
It's Kevin Magnussen who has been spun around. 5 DNFs for Kevin Magnussen this season, more than any other driver. And this race has been a wretched start.
Okay, Pierre, listen to me. I'm really sorry. We have to box. And retire the car. We have a terminal situation on the car.
Oh, and I can hear the collective groans from everybody from our commentary box here at Imola. That is just awful news for Pierre Gasly. It's got to be surely Valtteri Bottas coming in first because he's leading this race. Hamilton would, I'm sure, like to pit and cover off Max Verstappen, but it's Bottas that comes in because he gets the choice of strategy because he's leading. It's the way they tend to work it. So Hamilton takes the lead of this race, and now Valtteri Bottas makes his stop. It's up to the crew to get their job done well, which they do very nice, 2.4 seconds, and out he goes.
Okay, Lewis, we're going to be extending. We are going to extend. We are 2.4 safe to Lewis. We have damage on the floor, left-hand side.
We reckon at 26.5 seconds you need here. Advantage on a pit stop. Lewis currently at 25 ahead, as you can see, top left.
Here goes Daniel Ricciardo. Do you know what? He might get past Magnussen on this occasion. He's going to go the long way round into Tamburello, and Ricciardo finally gets to see the Haas in his wing mirrors rather than looking at it. And Leclerc is right on the tail of Kevin Magnussen now as well. And he goes wheel to wheel. Magnussen stays ahead going through the Villeneuve chicane. Leclerc is going to try and fight this. Alex Albon is coming to join this party as well. And unbelievably, round Tosa, it's like Schumacher and Montoya, isn't it? But this time, it's Leclerc in the Ferrari, and it's Kevin Magnussen, the other car, who's part of the overtaking battle. Going round the outside, Charles Leclerc makes that move stick. Now, on the inside as they drop down towards Aqua Minerale, around the outside of the next corner, Alex Albon tries to find his way back. Kevin Magnussen defending for his life here. And this is the sort of action that we want, as Danny Kvyat now joins the incident as well. Kvyat has to back off. Magnussen locks up. Albon stays behind the Haas. He is now in 11th place. Magnussen 10th. Leclerc and Ricciardo have been released.
I have a problem with the clutch. Okay, guys, I think I'm out.
Virtual safety car. Now this
this
is
is a
so
gift.
played into Lewis Hamilton's hands now.
Christmas come early, Crofty, for Hamilton.
Hasn't it just, as he comes in now, and you can see on your screen time lost during a safety car, or a virtual safety car, 17 seconds. Hamilton, all being well here, will stop, receive the hard compound tyre that goes on, will come back out into this race and will be about 10 seconds clear of his teammate Valtteri Bottas. 1-2 finish and a fastest lap as well on course for a maximum haul of points of 44, and it's car number 44
he's wide.
that leads,
He's really wide
as
this
Bottas
time.
goes very wide indeed, and Verstappen almost takes him on the exit of Rivazza. Now, that lunge that Verstappen put in has now caused him just to back off a little bit, and I wonder, even though he's going to get DRS, can Bottas manage to stay ahead here as Verstappen finds a slipstream, gets a good toe, now tries to go round the outside and does get ahead of Valtteri Bottas. It's not a Mercedes 1-2 now. Verstappen has put his Red Bull into second place after Bottas having trouble through Rivazza and getting too wide. Lewis Hamilton. Oh dear, that's
Max.
Max Verstappen. As you can see, right rear tyre has gone completely. What has happened to Max Verstappen? And yeah, you can feel it. Can't see it, but you can feel that something breaks at the rear there. And Verstappen, absolutely no chance whatsoever. Oh, and that's George Russell. Behind the safety car, George Russell out as well.
He's given it a boot full of throttle to warm the tyres up, and it's done a 90 left.
And we are racing once again here at Imola. Ricciardo ahead of Leclerc, and Albon's already under pressure from Sergio Perez, and Danny Kvyat coming in on the action there as well. As we watch Leclerc going through the chicane, Kvyat ahead of Albon. Good restart for Danny Kvyat. Sergio Perez still behind the Red Bull, but it's Hamilton out in front as Sainz is now looking on his new soft tyres to have a go. And now at the Villeneuve chicane, Sergio Perez gets past Alex Albon, who spins, and I wonder if there was contact there from Carlos Sainz behind Alex Albon, under pressure as Perez was getting past, but did Carlos Sainz just tag the Red Bull, as now Danny Kvyat goes round the outside of Charles Leclerc, who runs wide, and Danny Kvyat moves up into fourth place for AlphaTauri.
This was great stuff from Perez. Let's have a look. Did Albon drop it? He dropped it by himself.
Did.
He hit the throttle too hard.
Mercedes have been imperious all season. They've been imperious for the last 7 seasons. It's 7 consecutive Constructors' Championships for Mercedes. They win here in Imola. Valtteri Bottas comes home to make it a Mercedes 1-2. Hamilton extends his championship lead. Mercedes celebrate the first of what will be 2 championships in 2020. Daniel Ricciardo comes home to take third, ahead of Daniel Kvyat, Charles Leclerc and Sergio Perez. Hamilton and Bottas 1 and 2, Mercedes Constructors Champions, and next time out in Turkey, Hamilton could take the Drivers' Championship.